Hey y'all, it's Alex from You Should Craft, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to change colors at the end of a row. So this is the technique that you would use if you were working on striping. So here is a mug cozy that we'll be making soon. But I changed from gray to this kind of teal color in the middle, and I did that by changing color at the end of the round. So today we'll just work up a practice swatch, and then tomorrow we'll make this mug cozy. So like most of our main techniques, you can use any kind of like yarn for this. So I'm using my acrylic worsted weight yarn, and I'm going to practice with my big hook, that J6mm. And then you'll also need scissors and a tapestry needle because you'll need to be trimming your yarn at the end of each stripe and weaving in the ends, unless you're adding fringe, which is totally a thing that you could do. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I am just gonna chain 15. You can chain however many you want. This is just kind of the default swatch size that I like to go for. It gives me a swatch that's like decent sized. It's not too small, it's not too big. But again, like, you do you. I feel like I've been saying that a lot during this Newbie Series, which, by the way, if you're not part of it, you should sign up in the description below. But so much of crocheting is personal preference. You know, like if you don't like, the way that they started their project, all right, so use like a foundation stitch. If you don't like the color they used, pick a different one. If you don't like the yarn, like, use a different yarn. So for this swatch, you can practice on however many you want. You can make a swatch of 4 chains if you want to. All right, I got 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I'm going to do our half double crochets because that's kind of the unit that we're on right now. So I'll half double crochet into the back bump of the second chain from my hook, skipping that first chain because that functions as my starting chain. And then I am just half double crocheting across. So I've been going kind of fast-ish on these first couple, but in a sec I'll slow it down. So if you kind of forgot how to half double crochet, I can show you. But you can change colors with any stitch. So you could be doing single crochets. If you know a different stitch, do that. It doesn't matter. But all right, so I yarn over, insert my hook. Again, I like to use that back bump. Yarn over again and pull through that first loop. And then yarn over and pull through the last 3 loops on my hook. And that's a half double crochet. All right, I got maybe like 5 left in this row. All right, so I'm about to do my last stitch, and I'm going to do the beginning of it. So I'm yarning over, I'm inserting my hook, I'm yarning over and pulling up that first loop, but I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to trim my yarn. I like to leave about a 6-inch tail, and then I'm going to bring out my second color. So you are probably thinking like, sorry, what? And that is because we are going to change colors. So again, I like to leave like a 6-inch-ish tail. So pull that out, and then you'll yarn over and you'll pull through all 3 loops of that half double crochet. So you're finishing your stitch with the new color. And then you can tighten up the purple part by pulling on that excess like yarn coming off. But now we're just going to keep going for row 2. So I'm chaining 1, turning my work, yarning over, and I'm going to do more half double crochets. Oops. So I yarn over, insert, yarn over, finish off my stitch. So let me get a couple more in so I can kind of show you what we did. But it is super easy to change colors. The hardest part for me is that then you have to weave in your ends. And I know I've joked about this a little bit before, but like that is truly, that might be my least favorite part about crocheting in general. So if you do a lot of stripes, then you have a lot of ends to weave in, which sucks. But it can look really, really awesome. All right, so I kind of lost track of what I was doing. But so here, let's check out our stitch. So we have a lot of ends over here. But you can like tighten them. This one got kind of stuck in there. So if you pull on them, that can help you tighten up like your start. And if they're being weird, like if you're finding that your sides look really sloppy, then you can crochet like a border or something over it to kind of hide that. But I'll finish up this blue row and show you just one more time how we change colors. So again, I'm just doing a simple row of half double crochets just to model how to do this color changing. All right, so this is my second to last one, which I'll do a full half double crochet. And now for my last stitch, I'm just going to do the beginning of it. So I yarn over and insert my hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, and now I stop. So I trim my yarn, leaving a tail of like 6-ish inches. And then I bring over my next color and make sure that you get it set up the way that you want and that you leave a tail of, again, like 6-ish inches because you'll be weaving that in. And then yarn over and pull it through those last 3 loops on your hook. Chain 1, turn your work, and then just keep doing what you were doing. So you just keep half double crocheting All right, so I've got, let's count. So here's my second to last. And now I'm inserting this into that very last stitch, which sometimes can be a little bit tough to get on the color changes because you've tightened up your yarn. And I'll just show you one last color change. So again, I'm trimming like 6-ish inches. I'm pulling out my next color of yarn. I'm setting it up and again, leaving a tail of like, I don't know, 6 inches. That's kind of my default for when I need to weave in ends. And then I yarn over with my new color and pull it through to finish off that stitch. So you can do this with any stitch. It's just that on that very ending, you're gonna yarn over that new color and finish up the stitch with it. So I've chained one and turned, and I'll just do another row of my blue. But this is it. So you can go forth and put stripes on everything because now you know how. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure that you subscribe to the You Should Craft channel and check out the You Should Craft blog for tutorials and patterns. And if you're a new crocheter, make sure that you sign up for a 30-day Newbie Series, which will bring you daily tips on how to crochet. Thanks.